And just before we go, let's do a quick recap of the top trending stories from the courtrooms.
We begin with the report that the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja on Thursday sacked Mr. George Sekibo as a senator representing Rivers East Senatorial District. The three-member panel, led by Justice Adamu Jauro, upheld the ruling of the Rivers State National Assembly Elections Petition Tribunal. The court also ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to withdraw the certificate of return from Mr. Sekibo and give same to Mr. Andrew Uchendo of the All Progressives Congress (APC). Mr. Sekibo contested as a candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the December 2006 Rivers Legislative Rerun polls. He was declared winner by INEC after a confrontation that almost resulted in bloodshed at the Port Harcourt City Hall. 6 months after that election, the tribunal nullified his return and declared that Mr. Uchendu won the majority of lawful votes cast in the polls. Dissatisfied with the verdict, Mr. Sekibo approached the appeal court to challenge the tribunal's ruling. The verdict from the appeal court has, however, upheld the ruling of the tribunal and halted Mr. Sekibo's journey in the Senate after 10 years. The decision of the appeal court is final, and this means that the APC will now have 67 members and the PDP 41 in the Senate. And still in Rivers State, a Port Harcourt magistrate has ordered the remand of one Sergeant John Bosco Okoreze in prison custody. The sergeant is standing trial for negligence of duty, which led to the escape of a ritual suspect who allegedly raped and murdered an 8-year-old girl. The suspect, Maxwell Ifeanyi Dike, was said to have cut off certain vital parts of the little girl before he was apprehended by security operatives. Barely 24 hours after his arrest, the suspect, an undergraduate of the University of Port Harcourt, escaped from police custody. The Commissioner of Police in Rivers State, Mr. Zaki Ahmed, has said the suspect fled while he was being interrogated and prepared to be moved to where he would be detained at the State Criminal Investigation Department. The police also says a manhunt has now been put in motion to arrest him. The police commissioner blamed the escape on the negligence of the police officer who's been remanded in prison custody. After the remand order on Thursday, the Chief Magistrate Andrew Jaja ordered that the case file of the sergeant should be handed over to the Department of Public Prosecution for advice. The case was adjourned till September the 13th. In Lagos, the Federal High Court has ordered the interim forfeiture of assets valued at over $16 million, that's about 2.6 billion naira. The EFCC told Justice Abdulaziz Anka that the assets which are linked to former Petroleum Minister Diezani Alison Madueke are suspected to be proceeds of corruption. In documents put before the court, the EFCC says it received an intelligence report sometime in 2016 against one Donald Chidi Amangbo and the former petroleum minister. The commission then conducted a search warrant at the premises and offices of Mr. Amangbo and recovered an undated report allegedly containing highly confidential attorney work done by him for Mrs. Alison Madueke. The report is set to contain a list of 18 companies and several properties located in the United Kingdom, Nigeria, and the USA. During the course of investigations, Mr. Amangbo claimed that he registered the 18 companies to assist Mrs. Alison Madueke in holding titles of certain properties. The properties are listed as 21 mixed housing units of 8 terrace units of 4 bedrooms each, all en suite, 6 3-bedroom apartments, all en suite, and some other property located at Thurburn Street in the Yaba area of Lagos. Others are 16 4-bedroom terrace houses located at Heritage Court Estate, GRA Extension, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, 13 3-bedroom terrace houses located at Mabushi Gardens Estate, Abuja, and 6 flats of 3 bedrooms, a lawn tennis court, gym, garden, and other appurtenances located at Plot 808 Awolowo Road, Ikoyi, Lagos. 4 companies, Chapel Properties Limited, Blue Nile Estate Limited, Azinge Meadows Limited, and Vista Point Properties Development, were allegedly used to acquire the properties. The EFCC listed all 4 companies as respondent alongside the former petroleum minister and her acquaintance, Mr. Donald Amangbo. The head of legal of the EFCC's Lagos office, Mr. Anselm Ozioko, has also told the court that some documents from First Bank of Nigeria plc confirmed to the commission that payments for all the properties were made at the instance of Mrs. Alison Madueke. He urged the court to order the interim forfeiture of the assets as the EFCC believes they were procured with proceeds of corruption. Justice Anka granted the order and directed the commission to cause it to be published. He then adjourned till September 8 for all 5 respondents and any other interested parties to appear before him to show cause why the assets should not be permanently forfeited to the federal government. Away from the court, the annual General Conference of the Nigerian Bar Association has ended in Lagos. The 57th edition of the conference attracted over 10,000 lawyers from all over the country, making it one of the largest gatherings of lawyers anywhere in the world. The conference, which had the theme African Business, Penetrating Through Institution Building, attempted to underscore the challenge of bringing prosperity to Africa's most populous country and, by extension, the continent.
And that's the program this week. You can watch it again on our YouTube channel. Kindly give us feedback via any of our social media handles. I am Shola Sheyeli. Thank you for watching.